Welcome to Cosmic Diaries. This is Priya Kala, your astrologer. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I want to do a quick run through of the 12 signs and see where this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is playing out in your chart for you. Do listen to your rising sign as well. And of course, do subscribe and like and sign, share, get notified for the channel and all that good stuff so I can get the word out to more people. And with that, I'm just going to dive in. And this is going to be a quick little snapshot. But this conjunction, what's happening now, the next time we're going to have a conjunction, Jupiter Uranus conjunction, is in Cancer, and that's 13 years from now, 2037. So, in one sense, this conjunction is seeding the energy for the next 13 years. And that's a long time, but it's a gradual, as we get further into this transit, we get more accustomed to this energy, and then by 2037 it'll be time to enter a whole new world again and enter, explore a whole new potential of opportunities. And the last time this conjunction took place was in Pisces in 2010-11. So in essence, we're closing out that cycle now, and we're starting a new journey of the next 13 years. So let's just see where this is playing out for you. And, again, do check your sign and rising sign, and that'll give you a more holistic perspective. And of course, I have done a video, with an overview uh, of the conjunction, getting more in depth with the energy as well. So you definitely want to listen to that and apply whatever apply what I'm saying there to your sign and rising sign as well. So with that, I'll begin. So, Aries, this conjunction takes place in your second house, and your second house deals with matters of, your income, your money, your possessions, your self worth, self esteem, your closest commitments and bonds, as well as your values, your core intangible values, and the things and people you value, and of course, how you value yourself above all. So, these are the themes that are being highlighted with this conjunction and whatever's unfolding in your life right now. And there are major opportunities arising that can greatly improve your sense of emotional and material and financial well-being. And this is big. So there are once in a lifetime opportunities arising. And it's important now that you're staying connected and grounded in your values, because and moving beyond just, material gain. And that's not to say that you can't gain materially from what's happening, but it's more that if you stay attached to money, or even just surface level connections, just because you think that they'll give you a sense of security, then you could be in store for a bit of a reality check, because what's happening is strength is, it's pushing your boundaries, and not it's testing the strength of your connections as well, especially your friendships. And it's asking you to really ask yourself now who and what you value, and why you value things, and what you want to invest in moving forward, more importantly, because the past is past. And whatever you're waking up to now, you're waking up to important truths about yourself, and about the past, about the recent past, as well as distant past, perhaps even your childhood. And patterns that you have perhaps, played out in the past, or seen played out in the past, and unconsciously perpetuated. And now you need not do that anymore. So, or rather, it's important that whatever you're doing in awareness, so you're not repeating old cycles and then expecting a different result. This is especially related to your values surrounding money, relationships, what they look like, what it means to be, successful, what security means to you. I mean, that's what Taurus is about. And, ultimately, the best things in life are free. Money can only buy you so much. And if money truly made people happy, then there wouldn't be so many depressed millionaires. And there are, that. and there wouldn't be people who are completely living simple, content lives. So, whatever's unfolding, make sure that you're not allowing your external reality to dictate your inner sense of worth. And the truth is that so much is opening up for you. So there's no reason that you can't have material abundance and emotional abundance and the kind of relationships that you can really lean on and who accept you for who you are without judgment, and vice versa, where there's a true sense of free exchange, where no one's really keeping score, but there's a true heart level exchange. So you can have those connections with your friends as well as, in a personal connection as well. Your personal relationships are also deepening, and all your one to one connections. And if you have a significant other, certainly a significant relationship is deepening. It just comes back to you and your values. Also, just look at where you're investing your energy. Because if you're investing with the expectation that you'll get something back, then you're likely to be disappointed. Because, expectations always bring disappointment. And what's important to remember is that you're the one driving this bus right now. So trust your intuition, trust your instincts, and you're not on any obligation to give. So if you give freely or don't give. That said, you have a lot to give. So you can afford to be generous. It's important now that you're just investing where, you know, casting your pearl wisely, because there's a wealth of opportunity here for you to gain as well as for you to give back to the world. And you're being called to, dig deep for your noblest, most altruistic values. To whom much is given, much is expected. And I mean, it doesn't matter how rich or poor you are in terms of a bank balance. There can certainly be a growth in that. But Taurus in your second house is, and this chart right now is saying that you have everything that you need to manifest whatever else you want to manifest. You can manifest something you've long hoped and desired for, and a dream is within reach, very much so, and you're in the process of materializing your dreams. What's important now is that you have faith in yourself and you believe that you are worthy. And if it comes to relationships, whether it's relationships, money, whatever it is, it's how we value ourselves that will attract whatever else we desire to us. So recognize that you have a wealth of talents, resources, whether in terms of just physical resources, your connections, your skills, your creativity, that you can, everything that you need, you have already. It's just a matter of looking at it with new eyes. And perhaps now you're discovering potential in situations and within yourself that you hadn't even seen before. Or perhaps you knew was there, but you just didn't know how to access it, or there wasn't the right moment, opportunity for you to really tap into this. Your worth is not defined by your bank balance. It's the measure of your heart that truly defines our worth, and not everybody is going to agree with you all the time. There will always be people who, you know, there'll always be the naysayers. And I'm not saying that people are jealous of you, but not everybody has the best intentions always. Or, people have different values, and that's okay. You don't need to please anybody right now. It's you deciding the course of your life moving forward. So dig deep for what now brings you a sense of true inner security. Let go of holding on to people or things or even money. Invest in a dream, invest in yourself. Have faith that a vision that you have is something that's, you know, very much within reach and something that you can manifest. Even if the whole world doesn't think it's possible, if you know it's possible, if you know you have it within you, then you can manifest this. And if you can believe in yourself right now, then trust then whatever else support that you need, whether it's financial, emotional, material, will you'll draw that in one way or the other. And you already have everything you need, and really. So, bottom line, you don't need to convince anyone of your worth. You know your worth. So be honest with yourself about what you value, and then you can have important conversations with others in your world and find common ground with others, because everything is negotiable. What's important is that you let go of clinging. You need to know where you stand and what you bring to the table, and then recognize that you do have a choice in the matter. So the more freedom and acceptance you can offer others, as well as, for yourself, you can find the right connections and will gravitate to you, and you can, invest in what's important. And in any situation, if it feels like you're touching rock bottom in whether it's financially, emotionally, in a relationship, the point is now to, if it feels that you're touching rock bottom, dig deeper. Dig deeper beyond the surface, because there's a lot more here for you. And with Jupiter, there's a gift here for you. And it's about going beyond the surface of things. Look at your parents' it comes down to core values. So if there's any, become aware of any poverty consciousness or your parents' values surrounding relationships, or the values that you've seen growing up amongst caregivers, and look at how your values are different. It's not that they were right or wrong. Even their values about money and security, it's not that they were wrong, but it was a different world that they were living in back then. And you're not the same person. They're not the same people. So this is now becoming aware about you becoming aware of your patterns, as well as, what holds you back from manifesting your full potential or attracting the wealth, resources, or the kind of connections that you really deserve, and that, you know, share your values and see the value of what you have to offer them beyond just the material and physical, and vice versa, where you can appreciate and value what people have to offer you. Also, Jupiter's presence really says this is not just your dream, this is a dream the universe has for you. If, even if you don't fully know what you're capable of yet, believe in yourself and put one step ahead of the other, because so much is opening up and the universe has your back. So the universe is using you as a channel right now. And it's about you surrendering to that dream that's awakening within you, then trusting that the road ahead of you will reveal itself, and whatever else you need will, support you need will come to you. And certainly with Jupiter here, and Jupiter rules your ninth house and 12th house. So there is an element of, needing to keep sight of the big picture, and also needing to trust your gut and your intuition with what's unfolding, and recognize that, again, there's a spiritual lesson here as well for you. So trust whatever's happening, it's pushing your boundaries, but it's ultimately bringing you a greater sense of clarity in terms of what you value and what's important in life to you. And with that clarity, you can move mountains. So consider this a process of really reclaiming your power in your life, and not having to giving in to peer pressure or other people's opinions, and to really cut out the noise and to sharpen your vision of what's possible, and then to really, invest in yourself primarily, because from that, you can give to others. So, and life is flourishing for you. Life is truly flourishing for you. You gain financially, but that sense of self esteem, of knowing what you're capable of and how much potential you have, to really understand that is golden. And again, the greatest gift that you've been given right now is this life that you have. You're alive. And as long as you're alive, anything is possible. So there's magic here, and you're the magician behind the scenes. So it's time for you to really clarify your dreams, believe in yourself, believe you're worthy of attracting whatever it is that you desire, but at the same time recognize that ultimately, nothing external defines you or your worth. That's something that comes from within. And if you're not enjoying something, then you're absolutely free to dream a new dream. Above all, be grateful. Be grateful for all you've been given, all your blessings. Only in that spirit of gratitude can we open ourselves to the abundance of the universe. And the universe really wants to shower you with a lot right now. So be open, be grateful, and yeah, value yourself. So this is a quick overview. I hope that's helpful. And if you want a deeper, look at your chart, because obviously this is a general reading and it applies to Aries and Aries rising, but at the same time, your chart is your chart. So if you want a personal reading, do email me for a consultation. I'll leave my email details below. And thank you for watching. And I hope you like the video and sign up for more videos. So all the best and namaste till next time.